It is the night before the FCS National Championship game. One more day until we can stop talking and start watching. But since it's not game time yet, we'll keep talking. Beth Wool joins us from Frisco. Beth?
There are always so many fantastic stories when it comes to the week of the national championship, whether it's guys coming back from injuries or young players rising to the challenge. And the one story that's really captured my attention this season has been that of Bryan Shepherd. He's a former player turned coach who's now been challenged this week to get a group of players ready for the biggest game of their season. In his 20s, Bryan Shepherd is the youngest coach on the Bison staff, and it's that youth that's making a difference.
Here we go.
He can show techniques to corners and safeties, which Coach Kleinerman and I can't do anymore. So he has the ability to do those things, and those kids gravitate to Shep because Shep's a young guy that has a lot of energy and has a lot of wisdom for those kids.
Correct. It's so inspiring because I met Coach Shep years ago on my official, and ever since then, he's just been so supportive, and you can relate to him a lot. So I just appreciate everything he do. And he's a great coach, and he just step by step always with us.
Good, patience.
Shepherd transferred to NDSU in 2011 and has been making an impact ever since. He played in nearly 40 games and won 3 national championships as a player. But nothing has been bigger than his role as cornerbacks coach.
Stay on that upfield shoulder, crush it down. Good.
To know how he saw things a few years ago, because it was a lot similar back then, and also just to get a different viewpoint from things. I mean, the corners have really been learning a lot from him, and then that way Coach Kleinerman can focus on the safeties more. So it's huge just having another guy back there to see everything.
Better.
Especially preparing for James Madison.
Better, but you see them, look. See how they bring that second step too?
Well, it helps just because, with both Jalen's ailing somewhat and us not having school right now, he's been able to spend some extra time with Marquise and Josh Hayes and Dom Davis and trying to get those guys more up to speed and spending some extra time in film or after practice with some drill work.
Good. Just jump with him. There you go.
Before the injuries, he was talking to me like this. He always try to push everybody so they're ready. You never know what's going to happen, so he pushes everybody at the same pace.
Hey, give ground now. Give more ground. Hey.
Now, what could really help those young corners is if the guys up front can get a pass rush going and help take a little bit of that pressure off. We're going to get you all set for this kickoff tomorrow morning at 9:30 with the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. Be sure and join us live in the tailgate lot here in Frisco, Texas. Reporting with the Bison, Beth Wool, Valley News Live Sports.